everyone. So today in this video I'm going to talk about copywriting. I'm going to talk about what is copywriting, and I'm going to guide you on how to write a good copy, whether it is on your job or for your business, your client, or a product of yours. So let us start. Now, with the boom of the digital age, the career prospects of copywriters are expected to have a high demand as more and more companies require them to maintain a long and continuous relationship with their customers. Crafting compelling and persuasive copy for, say, ads, sales letters, brochures, websites, landing pages, e-newsletters, blogs, articles, and various other platforms has become a part of basic operations of companies who persistently strive to promote their brands and turn their possible audience into long-lasting customers. So before proceeding with the tips and techniques on how to write copy, first let us understand what is copywriting. Now, copywriting is the skill of crafting words into a compelling piece of writing that can inform, inspire, and persuade its reader. The first words used in a copy should be compelling enough to instantly grab the attention of the reader. It should have a story-like quality to trigger an emotion and visualize the message in their mind's eye. It should in fact provoke the reader to make a decision and take action. To put it simply, copywriting is the technique of writing and presenting content to promote a business, a product, an idea, or a service. So you can say it is a form of marketing that uses words or a piece of written content to promote a business. Businesses use copywriting to nurture leads, increase sales and conversions through various mediums such as sales letters, blog posts, social media posts, and advertisements. So in this guide, we will lay down quick and easy techniques to create a perfect copy. So once you understand the entire process, practicing consistently and diligently will get you on the path to become a brilliant copywriter. So number one tip is to understand your audience. So before you start filling words to your copy, you need to have a better understanding of your audience as to what kind of language appeals to them and how they talk. You need to be acquainted with the kind of dialogue they engage in. The conversation may be quick and peppy if your business targets teenagers, and on the other hand, it might be formal and mature if the business involves senior citizens. So you need to have a better insight of what interests your audience or entertains them, so that your writing can hold their attention and interest them to read whatever you're trying to convey, whatever message you're trying to convey rather through your copy. The way you present your content is another thing you have to keep in mind, because it might vary depending on the customer communication. For example, if it's an email kind of communication, you don't need to keep introducing yourself every time you send a newsletter, as it will sound repetitive. Similarly, for the content of your of the homepage of your website, you will need to have a widget or an about us page where it tells your customers what your business is about. So once you know your customers inside out, you'll be able to write content which appeals to them. Your copy will sound more intimate, as if you're talking to them, and this in turn will be effective in communicating your value proposition to them. So how do you get to know your customer better? There are tons of tools such as Reddit threads, customer interviews, product reviews, social media posts, testimonials, customer surveys such as Google Forms, SurveyMonkey, where you can directly connect with the conversations of your target audience. Remember, using jargon and industry specific terms to make your copy sound judgy may not work, as it may not resonate with your audience. Instead, you need to use and emphasize on the words that they use in their daily conversation, such as Twitter posts, brochures, headlines, email, subject line, and so on. This will help you to create a compelling copy and be more convincing to the readers. So, for example, for your copy on furniture, you might grab the attention of your readers by creating a headline that goes something like this. Finally, a perfect chair for your office space that doesn't hurt your back. So, the next point is research. The next point to create a perfect copy is to research. In order to create a compelling copy that will persuade your target audience, you will need to do extensive research. The deeper you dig, drill, and extricate about the information you're going to write, better is the scope of creating an in depth and content rich copy. Get as much as background material and product information from your client, such as product features, benefits, technical documentation, product specifications, reports, proposals, brochures, catalogs, article reprints, audiovisual scripts, illustrations, and photos of product prototypes. Check out the websites and social media pages of your clients' competitors and analyze the features, the differences, and the strategies they have used. Interview the clients' customers and gather information on the benefits they receive or the concerns in terms of price, performance, reliability, service, maintenance, and quality. Again, you can use Google keywords of the product, and this will help you extract a wealth of information from the internet. Besides the popular blogs, you can also go to those low ranked websites and find resources, even if they are chunky and heavy to read. Also, checking out on previous sales or copy pieces and analyzing the product's web analytics will give you a load of answers and ideas to write an effective copy. So the next tip we have to keep in mind for writing an effective copy is number 3, and that is the headlines. So here it says that market research shows that for 80% of people who read the headline, only 20% would be interested to go a step further to read the copy. So this makes your headline a major game changer as it has the power to attract or turn off your audience. You can say it is the main hook that can bring dramatic changes to your ad campaign, because only when your customers are interested to read can they turn into potential customers. A single word in the headline of your ad, homepage, or email subject line can increase click through and website traffic, thereby increasing leads and conversions. Hence, to write a killer copy, you have to master the art of writing attention grabbing headlines that are extremely clickable and shareable by your target audience. So, I'm going to list you a few formulas that can help you craft captivating headlines. So, the first is complete writing the entire copy first. This will allow your subconscious to absorb the idea better and get creative as you keep refining it with multiple content revisions. The process of writing as you think and mull for the right words will prompt you with further inspiration and ideas for your headline. Then, secondly, draft several headlines before deciding on the final one. So, playing around with the words will help you assimilate the best elements from each of them and help you create that perfect headline. Then, thirdly, see that your headline conveys some benefit or feature that will be of great use to the readers. Then, fourthly, we have spark a level of curiosity in your readers so that their interest is piqued and they go on reading. Then next we have create a sense of urgency by using time sensitive words such as now or expires tomorrow, so that it builds a pressure in the readers to make a quick decision. Then the next tip for creating a catchy headline is be specific and clear about what you're offering. It shouldn't be vague and left to assumption, as then the customer tends to lose interest. If they don't feel sure about what they're going to get, they might feel it's just another cliche or form of clickbait. Then next we have use numbers in your headline as it has more conviction and solidity about it. Example: 12 best startup ideas to launch your business is better than how to launch your business. So you need to use numbers in your headline to make them most catchy and convincing. Then we have use appealing adjectives. Example, 7 quick tips for a glowing skin is better than 6 ways to improve your skin. So quick tips and glowing skin are more appealing to garner interest in your audience than using those terms without adjectives. Then use emotionally charged words that show empathy and understanding, as they will help to connect with your readers better. Then the last point of writing a catchy headline is using how to in your headline is another way to write a winning headline. Not only does it have a ring of an underlying benefit, but it also sounds promising and motivating in a way that it will bring some change to some lack in the reader's life. So that's about how to write catchy headlines. So I hope this few tips helps you on how to write a catchy headline. So the next tip we come for writing a good copy is to use the AIDA formula. Now the AIDA formula is a popular one used by most copywriters for writing an effective copy that has all the elements to achieve success. Now, the term AIDA stands for attention, interest, desire, and action. These are the 4 stages that the audience must go through while reading your copy. To be more specific, the first few lines of the copy must be able to grab the audience attention. It should have a compelling hook to catch the reader's eye and encourage them to read further on. So for this you will need to do audience research as already mentioned, so that you will have a better idea of their passions and problems, and you can mention that in the headline and the opening lines of the copy. So here using a buyer persona is a great way to understanding a customer's needs and addressing their goals better. With meticulous research, surveys and interviews, you can create a fully sketched buyer persona and organize all the information in your copy so that it will resonate with your audience better. Secondly, your copy must continue to interest your audience, and this you can do by spotlighting the key benefits of your product or service. Share quick facts, data points and statistics associated with that benefit. Show empathy towards the pain points they're experiencing and point out how it is negatively affecting their lives in a story format. Make sure that story sounds more personal. Use humor if necessary, but keep the sensitivity factor in mind. Curate and beautify your copy by using elements such as images, videos, bullets, subheadings, formatting, or breaking up the text into smaller sections so that your points stand out. Thirdly, your copy must be able to create desire amongst your readers for the offer. You can instigate desire by using emotive content in your copy that talks about how the product can positively change your life and make it easier and better. The message in your copy must appeal to their personal needs and wants and show them how it can solve their problems. Case studies and testimonials can be used as real life examples of effective emotional triggers and help to convince the audience better. Finally, once your audience is emotionally hooked, you can motivate them or guide them to take an action such as downloading a file, subscribing to your page, registering to your webinar, visiting your website, or scheduling a demo, or even sharing a piece of your content. So that is about the AIDA or the AIDA formula. So the next point we have to keep in mind to write good content is point number 5, which is use open loops. So now open loops is a technique of writing your copy in a way that doesn't reveal all the answers right away and keeps the readers guessing the outcome. The solution they're looking for comes much later towards the end of the copy, and this tactic is often used in television and novels as cliffhangers. It is a smart way to get your site visitors to stick around, entice your readers to read the entire sales letter, continue to your next floor, or turn your email list into paying customers. Open loops can be applied by discussing the customer situation in detail, be it positively or negatively. So, this creates outright curiosity in the customer as they feel naturally inclined to hang around and find closure to the problem that you have taken so much time to describe in the copy. So, the trick is to draw your readers by presenting the problem. You can add a touch of mystery or suspense around it, then discuss it in detail while making it relatable to the audience. So go on asking questions in the copy to keep the audience absorbed while delaying the answers. Dangle a secret towards the end to titillate their curiosity even further. Provide the solution only towards the end after the readers click on the CTA of your copy. CTA meaning call to action. This technique will work like a charm and keep the readers engaged towards the end or prompt them to take an action such as filling up or subscribing to a form. Then we come to the next point for carving a great copy, and that is point number 6, which is strong CTAs. So, strong CTA or call to action is a must at the end of your copy, or else you will miss out on converting your potential customer into a lead or a sale. So, then the entire efforts of your copy to attract readers, right from talking about the benefits of your product to using emotive messaging to create desire, will all go in vain. And this would only happen because your customers abandoned your copy towards the end because they didn't know what to do or what course of action to take. You should keep in mind that the audience is simply too busy to figure out for themselves what they exactly need to do. They need to be guided, and hence you need to give clear instructions as what they need to do next. So a clear and easy call of action will guide the reader on what they need to do next. They should not be left confused or wary because they found the process of purchasing too complicated. So here CTAs help because CTAs are clickable links or distinct button with action oriented text that allows the readers to take action by clicking on them. They make it easy to drive conversion or make a successful sale. Adding incentive and bonuses with images and banners around the CTA will tempt the readers to take quicker action while building trust and brand loyalty at the same time. Then the next tip we need to use for writing a good copy is point number 7, which is use active voice. It is essential to use active voice in your copy as it helps the reader to get into the story and imagine themselves taking action. It makes your copy highly engaging and action oriented. The use of action verbs and active language in the copy makes your copy sound more persuasive, energetic, and robust to the reader. In a way, it meets the goal of your copy by instigating the readers to take action on your offer, thereby pushing conversions. Passive voice, on the other hand, is academic, descriptive, and heavy, which tends to alienate readers because of the lack of momentum in it. Use of active voice, on the other hand, brings authority and credibility to your copy as it focuses on talking directly to your customer and it convinces the readers of your knowledge and industry expertise. And it is also easier to understand and shorter to read as it avoids the usage of unnecessary words. So after active voice, we come to the last point of writing good copy, and that is point number 8, which is basics. So here it tells, the last tip focuses on the type of languages and format used. So keep your sentences short. Use short paragraph and avoid fluff phrases. Break your copy into sections and add subheadings so that even the skimmers get an idea of what your copy is about, and this will help to retain them longer on your copy. Use powerful action verbs to create imagery in the reader's mind and motivate them to take action. A text editing software will help you eliminate any spelling or grammatical errors. Read out loud so that you can catch on mistakes more easily by listening to the flow of language. Write like you're speaking to one person and use a conversational tone. This will also require you to use a lot of second person you or your in your content so that you can create that personal connection. So this is all about the tips to write an effective copy. Now mastering copywriting requires regular practice. You will also need to do a lot of research and planning before you actually sit to write. But it is also a mentally stimulating and an engrossing career for those who enjoy the writing process. So using tips and techniques listed above will help you hone your skills in the right direction and create that copy that helps to win traffic, boost conversions, and build the brand image of your clients. Hope you enjoyed my guide and could gain some useful insights from it. Let me also know which do you think is the deal breaker amongst all the listed techniques. Also, in case you feel that I have missed out on any one of the best practices, do feel free to mention them in your comments. So with this, we come to the end of this video. Do not forget to like and comment, and also do subscribe if you haven't already. So see you again with another informative video like this. Do mention in the comments if you are looking for some special kind of information or content. So see you again. Bye bye.